How many times have you been to the barbershop to get your beard trimmed, only to come out afterwards with it far too short, or genuinely just unhappy with the outcome? Does that sound familiar? Don't worry, I've got you. So I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips on how to get the best experience when getting your beard trimmed at a barbershop. Tip number 1 is do your research. Don't just walk into your local barbershop that you know nothing about and expect to get the best beard trim that you could possibly get. This is your chance to have a little look around. Go on social media, check out the profiles of the people you're looking at and find a barber that suits your needs. There's a few things that I'll look out for. I'll either go onto the website of that shop and check if they actually list it as a service. A lot of barbers or hair salons will put their haircut services on and they will offer a beard trim when you're in there. But if they don't actually have it stated as a service, there's quite a high chance that they don't specialise in beards. So this would be a big red flag for me. Also, things you're looking out for is, do they actually stock beard care products? Now, if someone specialises in beards and spends quite a lot of their day doing that service, you're probably going to guess that they're going to have a stock or some sort of product range that's going to look after your beards. This is something that's going to be different for every single person, but you just need to make sure that you find the right barber to suit your personal needs. And in that case, you can't go wrong. Tip number 2 is the consultation. Now for me, this is probably one of the most important tips I'm going to give you, because this is your chance to sit down with your barber and tell them exactly what you're after. Now don't think you're going to be annoying the barber by having this chat with them and almost telling them how to do their job. This person has never cut your beard before, so in actual fact it's probably as helpful to them as it is for you. Use this opportunity to tell them about any patches you have in your beard, any growth patterns you have in your beard, certain ways you like it styled. Let them know exactly how you want this service to be done before they come to you with tools. Trust me, they'll appreciate it. Tip number 3 is style or beard-spiration photos. If you have a style in mind that you are looking to grow your beard out into and you have a picture of that, show that to your barber. There is nothing wrong with bringing reference in to have a look through your barber, tell them the sort of direction you're looking at with growing your beard, and then you'll both have a clear image in your head of what you're trying to get to. Don't just sit there and try and wing it on the day and try and blag your way through a service, because you're never ever going to be happy with the outcome. If you have a picture that you have in mind that you want your beard to look like, bring it in the shop and share it with your barber. It will make the service a hell of a lot easier. Try and keep these pictures realistic though. Don't try to set your goals too high of something you're not going to be able to achieve and just get disheartened and end up shaving off your beard because you're not happy with it. Pick a style or pick a beard that is the same texture, same density, doesn't necessarily have to be the same colour, but the same sort of beard that you already have, and then that's a natural progression that you can grow your beard into in months and years to come. Tip number 4 is don't be afraid to stop your barber if you're unhappy with what he's doing. I've seen it time and time again where people will sit there clearly unhappy with what's happening with the service, but just let it carry on, taking hair shorter and shorter, creating styles that they don't want created, just because they're too nervous to say anything or they feel that it might come across rude. This is your beard at the end of the day, so have it cut how you want it to be cut. If you clearly see something that's not going right, stop the barber, have a chat with them and get back on the right track. Otherwise you're just going to end up on the same slippery slope you're on every time, leaving the barbershop unhappy with the service. This is your chance to tell someone exactly what you want done. So take control of the opportunity, take control of the service and get the beard that you really want to get. My 5th and final tip is take your beard products to the shop with you. Now you've spent a long time crafting a beard care routine that you use on a daily basis. Now there's nothing wrong with taking your products into the shop. Yes, they might stock their own range, however they might not necessarily be the ones that you use on yourself. Now no barber is going to take offence if you just explain to them that this is your routine, this is what you like to use, so would they mind using them in your beard at the end of the service? And if anything, they might experiment with the products and look at stocking them in the future. So they are my top 5 tips on how to get your beard trimmed at a barbershop. Now this can be quite a daunting experience for some guys out there, be that from past bad experiences or the fact that they've just never had their beard trimmed at a barbershop before. But hopefully, following these 5 tips I've just told you and doing a bit of research into your barbershops, you can find someone that you can trust to go near your beard, form that relationship and get yourself a barber for life. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, look after those beards.